Breaking news mga kabayan, grabe, mother of all bomb ginamit na ng Amerika laban sa Iran. GBU-57, massive ordnance penetrator, isang 30,000 pound bunker buster bomb ang posibleng inihulog ng US bomber sa Iran upang tamaan ang underground target ng kalaban. Amerika, pinatunayan sa mundo ang kanilang lakas laban sa Iran. Mga Chinese na nakasakay sa isang barko, tabado matapos tamaan ng Iran attack drone. Ang oil depot sa Oman, B-1B bomber ng Amerika ipinakita ang mga naglalakihang bomba na dala nito upang ihulog sa mga target sa Iran. US Air Force at Israel Air Force nagpasalamat sa isa't isa sa kooperasyon at pagkakaisa laban sa kasamaan. Good news para sa United Arab Emirates, dumating na ang kanilang mga bagong interceptor missile mula pa sa South Korea. US Central Command nagbigay ng bagong update sa operasyong Epic Fury. Naku po, nagkatotoo na ang sinabi ni President Trump na kapag hindi tumigil ang Iran sa kanilang pagiging agresibo sa gitnang silangan, matitikman ng Iran ang lupit at lakas ng puwersang militar ng Amerika na hindi pa nila nakikita at naranasan kailanman. Pinakamalakas na pagsabog niyanig sa Qom sa timog na bahagi ng Iran. Ayon sa mga eksperto at open source, ang GBU-57 isang massive ordnance penetrator, 30,000 pound bunker buster bomb o yung tinatawag ng iba na mother of all bomb ang ginamit ng Amerika upang tamaan ang malalim na underground target sa Iran. Posibleng dito ay tinatago ng Iran military ang kanilang maraming mga ballistic missile at iba pang mga armas. Para lang sa inyong kaalaman, bukod tanging ang B-2 Spirit bomber at B-21 radar lang ng Amerika ang makapaglulunsad nito. Kayang dalhin ng B-2 Spirit bomber ng Amerika ang nasa dalawang GBU-57 massive ordnance penetrator. Kinumpirma ni President Trump at ng US Central Command na ginamit nila ang B-2 bomber sa operasyong Epic Fury.
Allahu Akbar!
Akala nyo tapos na? Meron pa. Sa kasalukuyan, merong 12 B-1B bomber at 3 B-252 bomber ang nakabase ngayon sa United Kingdom. Ito yung mga bombers ngayon ng Amerika na naghuhulog ng mga bomba sa Iran. Makikita sa video ang paglagay ng mga bunker buster JDAM bomb na gagamitin sa operasyong Epic Fury laban sa Iran. Grabe, sa laki ng mga bombang ito, nakakatakot kapag ito ay inihulog ng B-1B bomber nang sabay-sabay sa mga underground target ng kalaban. Mga Chinese na nakasakay sa isang barko, tabado matapos tamaan ng Iran attack drone ang oil depot sa Oman. Ibang klase naman ang tandem ng dalawang pinakamalakas na Air Force sa buong mundo, ang US Air Force at Israel Air Force. Ipinakita ng dalawang bansa ang kanilang walang katulad na pagkakaisa upang wakasan ang kasamaan ng Iran Islamic Regime.
Mobile 97. Go for 97. It is a great honor for us to fight with you. You're doing a great job.
Thank you very much. Likewise, gentlemen. Please be safe out there. Strike hard. See ya.
Good news naman para sa United Arab Emirates. dumating na ang mga karagdagang missile interceptor mula sa South Korea. Malaki ang may tutulong ng mga Chang'e-2 interceptor dahil sa accuracy nito para sa pili ng mga missile at drone ng Iran. Isinakay sa United Arab Emirates C-17 ang mga Chang'e-2 interceptor na inyong makita sa larawan. Matapos namang atakihin ng Iran ang Kuwait financial system, Israel at Amerika winasak ang pinakamalaking bangko sa Iran. Ito lang naman ang nagpapasahod sa mga Iran military. Ngayon wala na silang langis, wala pa silang bangko na siyang sumusuporta sa kanila. Tapos na ang militar ng Iran. US Central Command nagbigay ng kanilang update patungkol sa Operasyong Epic Fury.
Operation Epic Fury. First, I want you to know that we continue to keep the families of our fallen heroes and our wounded teammates in our thoughts and prayers. I'd also like to acknowledge and thank the families of the 50,000 American servicemen and women deployed in and around the Middle East. I'm grateful for your selfless sacrifice, and I know that Americans across the country hold you in their hearts. Let me start by offering my overall assessment of Operation Epic Fury. In short, U.S. forces continue delivering devastating combat power against the Iranian regime. I've said this before, but it bears repeating. U.S. combat power is building, Iranian combat power is declining. And we remain centered on very clear military objectives in eliminating Iran's ability to project power against Americans and against its neighbors. Every day, we're striking hard at Iranian ballistic missile and drones. To date, we have struck more than 5,500 targets inside Iran, including more than 60 ships, using a variety of precision weapon systems. Just yesterday, we had strike waves nearly every hour from different locations and directions going into Iran. We also took out the last of 4 Soleimani-class warships. That's an entire class of Iranian ships now out of the fight. I'd characterize our strikes as being unpredictable, dynamic, and decisive. Since the first 24 hours of this campaign, Iranian ballistic missile and drone attacks have dropped drastically. But it's worth pointing out that Iranian forces continue to deliberately target innocent civilians in Gulf countries while hiding behind their own people as they launch attacks from highly populated cities in Iran. Of course, forces executing Operation Epic Fury aren't just defending against Iranian threats. We are methodically dismantling them by hitting Iranian missiles and drones, as we also strike their defense industrial base. Just last night, our bomber force hit a large ballistic missile manufacturing facility, as an example. So it's not just about what's shooting at us today, it's also about eliminating the threat in the future. Now, let me show you a few of the results from the tremendous efforts by America's joint force. Here, you see an Iranian Jamaran-class warship, a large patrol ship, a drone smuggling vessel, and 4 other surface combatants docked at Chabahar port in the Gulf of Oman the day before we launched Operation Epic Fury. Here's the same pier 4 days later, all ships taken out of action. This Bayandar-class surface ship was hit and rolled on its side. Here's another example. Here you see 2 Iranian surface combatants docked at an Iranian naval base near the Strait of Hormuz, just hours into the campaign. And here's what they looked like 3 days later, engulfed in flames after we struck them with a precision weapon. For years, the Iranian regime has threatened commercial shipping and U.S. forces in international waters. Our mission is to end their ability to project power and harass shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. From the air, we've achieved a concentration of air power with back-to-back waves of advanced fighters creating constant pressure on the enemy every single day. Our dominance is not a solo effort, it's a testament to the strength of our ironclad alliances. We continue to coordinate closely and effectively with Israel in this very large operation, and we are also coordinating and serving side by side with all of our partners in the Middle East. We're on a path to eliminating Iran's ability to threaten Americans and our friends, and we are achieving this through a combination of lethality, precision, and rapid innovation. Let me highlight a few examples, at least the ones that aren't classified, of how we are achieving lethal effects in entirely new ways. First, our warfighters are leveraging a variety of advanced AI tools. These systems help us sift through vast amounts of data in seconds, so our leaders can cut through the noise and make smarter decisions faster than the enemy can react. Humans will always make final decisions on what to shoot and what not to shoot, and when to shoot. But advanced AI tools can turn processes that used to take hours and sometimes even days into seconds. I continue to be impressed with all the branches of the U.S. military. The entire team is performing superbly. Strike operations from our joint force continue, as I've said. I assess that we are clearly exercising air superiority over vast swaths of Iran. We have the most integrated air defense umbrella in the Middle East, and our defensive operations from the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, and Space Force teams are performing magnificently. A note about the Space Force. Our space superiority has been a critical enabler to this fight. Unseen by the world, the Space Force is doing two things. First, they're degrading Iranian capability, and second, they're helping to protect American forces, and I'll have to leave it right there. All told, despite this incredible progress, make no mistake, we remain highly vigilant. And I just could not be prouder of our Operation Epic Fury team, and I know the American people share that same pride. To all our warriors out there, please keep up the great work and Godspeed. Thanks so much.